Hello friends, welcome to the channel that is codevirtual.com. So in this channel we generally um provides the basic tutorials for the .NET language, especially for the Microsoft technologies. So in this video of this channel we are going through the introduction of the LINQ in C#. So what is the LINQ? The main objective of this video is that we will understand by end of this video we are going to understand what is LINQ is, why we use LINQ, what is the basic architecture of the LINQ, and a basic demo that how LINQ in C# deals with the object collections. So in this video we will go through the concept of introduction of LINQ in C#. So what is LINQ is? So all we know that SQL is a structured query language used to save and retrieve data from the database. In the same way, LINQ is a structured query language built in C# and VB.NET to retrieve data from different types of data sources such as collections, ADO.NET, dataset, XML docs, web service, and MS SQL server and other databases. So that means that SQL is only deals with the database queries, right? But while LINQ you can deal with the various data sources like .NET objects, database, XML, docs, web service, and dataset. So in this diagram you can see that any developer who is using LINQ can make a query to object collection, ADO.NET dataset, XML document, entity framework, SQL database, and other data sources. So what is LINQ architecture is? So if I go through this diagram, then on the top it is .NET language, right? On the below, .NET language integrated queries. That means on the .NET framework we have a LINQ, and LINQ is dealing with LINQ to objects, LINQ to dataset, LINQ to SQL, LINQ to entities, and LINQ to XML. So if I talk about the general example of how LINQ with the objects can be made, then in this example you can see that you have one class that is student, and we have student ID, student name, and age. And on the main program we are just making a class of student type where we are passing the various student IDs, student names, as well as age, right? And once we have a student object in the form of student list, and suppose any developer or your requirement is to filter out certain criterias or certain values from the collection, then you can use LINQ. So this is our LINQ query, right? From S in student list, this is the syntax of the LINQ. From S in student lists, where S dot age is greater than 12 and S dot age is less than 20, and select S. That means we want to retrieve data from student list where the student list object have student age is greater than 12 and 20. So how many of the objects is there? 13 will fulfill this condition because it is greater than 12 and less than 20. 21 will not fulfill this condition because age is greater than 12 but age is not less than 20. 18 will fulfill. 20 will also not fulfill because it is less than 20 and not equal to 20. And 15. So we have 3 students who pass this LINQ query scenario. So here we are just showing the count of the students, the total count of the students who are fulfilling this query. So we have seen that there are 3 students. So if I run this program, the output will be 3, right? Somehow if I change the query and make student age is less than 30, then it will print 5 because all the students will fulfill this condition, right? So it will print 5. So you can see that we can retrieve data or we can filter out the data from objects, and that is the one example of LINQ. In another videos we will see how LINQ deals with the dataset, SQL, XMLs, as well as the another a various databases or data sources. So if I run the syntax again, then if we talk about what are advantages and disadvantages of LINQ. So advantages are it has full type checking at compile time because we are just checking the compile time type type of the class in the C sharp code, right? Because all the queries of LINQ will written in the .NET framework in the form of C sharp .NET or VB.NET. So it will the type will be checked at compile time. It has IntelliSense because it is the part of the .NET, then it will have a IntelliSense. It is query can be reused. That means if you have written the query in the function and you can reuse that function in this way, we can also reuse LINQ query. We can debug it using .NET Debugger because it is the part of the .NET. It supports filtering, sorting, ordering, grouping, and much less support. It provides all the functionality that your database provides, like filtering, where condition, we can put the where condition, sorting, we have a sort classes is there, ordering, we have the ordering classes like SQL, order by, we have ordering classes is there, and grouping as well as. So these were the advantages of LINQ, but there are some disadvantages of LINQ is also, right? So what is the basic disadvantages or drawbacks? We can say that. So one of the first drawback is that you already know that if you have a SQL query, then you can make that SQL query in a cache. If that SQL query is being used many times, rather than hitting database again and again, it can call the query from the cache, right? So it performs better uh, performance in SQL, but that is not available in LINQ because it is the part of .NET. Writing complex query in LINQ is a bit tedious as compared to SQL. There are many features like store procedures, views, or you have the functions SQL, but that will be very complex in LINQ. Then another disadvantage is that either you are already we have said that LINQ is more secure, more powerful, and more performance. But if you are not efficient in LINQ, then if you are writing a complex LINQ, then it can degrade your performance, right? And another example is that since it is the part of the .NET language and you have one DLL and you are going to change your query again and again, that means you have to provide that DLL every time you are going to change your LINQ query, because LINQ query is the part of C sharp, and once you are changing the C sharp, then you have to generate the fresh DLL so that it can take the changes. Well friends, this was our first tutorial on LINQ in C sharp. We can say that it was the first tutorial on basic understanding of LINQ in C sharp. We have our own channel, that is Code Virtual. Please go through this channel, please subscribe this channel, and please go through these videos. You can also put your requirements on the comment section, or you have some suggestion you can put on the comment section. You have appreciation for us, you can put our comment section. So please subscribe and hit bell icon so that you have proper notification from any video posted on this channel. Thank you.